Many flock to the warm sun of West Palm Beach, Florida to escape the harsh winters of the Northeast. But for the Crushing Russian, her journey south began just 3 weeks ago. In July of last year, the Crushing Russian took the cage in epic fashion.
Oh, nice. These ladies are going.
Aggressive Kheyfets, who is very poised for this, her pro debut. Oh, there's the right. Kheyfets has her down.
She's got her in the triangle.
And she taps it. Oh, my God. Kheyfets wins.
Undefeated in her first 3 fights, Marianna Kheyfets is already leaving a big mark on the rapidly growing sport of women's MMA. But her journey would start with more humble beginnings, right here in the Sunshine State.
After college, I really wanted to get back in shape and just get my body, looking right and get lean again. So I found an American Top Team here in Florida, and I walked in, and that changed my life because I didn't even know what MMA was at the time. I have no idea who these guys are, but then I looked them up and I was like, wow, they do mixed martial arts. I started learning about the sport, and they had fights at the time, so I would go watch. And I thought to myself, I can do that. Like, are women doing this?
But like many recent college graduates, Kheyfets moved back home to Connecticut to pursue a career in television production.
3 weeks ago, I was working full-time in the television industry, and 3 weeks ago, I decided to quit and become a full-time fighter. After my 3rd fight, I told myself, like, if I really want to do this and take this sport seriously, I have to train more because I wasn't getting enough training, and I saw how hard the guys, the pros, train, and I kind of felt guilty that I wasn't training as much as I should be training. So I made a lot of sacrifices in my life. I moved back to Florida from Connecticut and decided to become a full-time fighter.
Nice.
As part of the next wave of women MMA fighters, Kheyfets pays tribute to those who have paved the way for her, especially her training partner, Jessica Aguilar.
I started like her. I didn't know, what to expect from the sport, and I just kind of walked into a gym wanting just to train, not to become a professional fighter. Now to be both of us professionally and fighting towards the same goals, it means a lot to me to, for her to look up to me.
Oh, go on, finish again.
Kheyfets looks ahead to her 4th consecutive victory tonight. And as far as the future is concerned, the Crushing Russian is just getting started.
All I can say about the future is that I'm going to keep taking exciting fights. I'm going to keep going and putting on a show. I love the sport. It just pushes me so far mentally and physically and emotionally, and to get to train around these great people and the friends that I've met while doing the sport. That's what it's all about. To me, it's like a performance. It's like an art. So to be able to express myself in that way, that's what I love about it.
Up next, we catch up with former WEC lightweight champion Jamie Varner to discuss his journey back to the top. XFC 14 Resurrection on HDNet. We'll be right back. Welcome back to XFC 14 Resurrection on HDNet, live from Orlando, Florida.
Welcome back indeed, XFC 14 alive and happening. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. One of my favourite rising female fighters, the Crushing Russian, Marianna Kheyfets, set to take on a veteran in Molly Helsel. This is going to be good. Then we lead up to Carmelo Marrero versus Scott Barrett, and the main event, ladies love, Nate Jolly versus Jamie Varner. And let's throw it up to Christopher James in the cage to get Helsel and Kheyfets underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go right now with our female attraction, our feature bout of the evening. Here she comes entering the arena, Molly Helsel.
Molly Helsel, she's been around for a long time. She doesn't have the greatest of records, but this lady has fought everyone. She's fought Roxanne Modafferi, Sarah Kaufman, Karina Dam, Julie Kedzie, Hitomi Akano, the list goes on. 8-11-1. A 2-month training camp in preparation for this one. Usually She's the girl promoter's call on last-minute notice. Most of her fights have come in the last week, in the last 48 hours, but not tonight. A full 2 months, her longest camp ever. She's a brawler, a freestyle fighter, and looking for a way to win all the way to the end. Tenacity is the best weapon of Molly Helsel. She says Marianna Kheyfets is tough, but she's green. She's gonna make mistakes. Molly's gonna draw her in, gonna draw her into a brawl, put one on her chin and plant her on the canvas. A BJJ blue belt. Began her career training in Jeet Kune Do. She used to work for Great Expectations, a dating service. I'm sure you know that one, Frank. She did a lot of single mixes back in the day. Did Molly Helsel. Well, let's see if she can get her win record up a little more here tonight. I tell you what, this girl means business, folks. Look for her to brawl. You know it, Frank. You know
it. I don't like you anymore now.
And now entering the arena, representing the red corner, Marianna Kheyfets.
Listen to that ovation. Marianna Kheyfets, who moved from Connecticut to West Palm Beach, Florida. For the last 3 weeks, she gave up a career in television, working in production, left her family and friends to pursue the MMA full-time fighter's dream. And what a dream run it's been so far. In her MMA debut, she smashed Kim Couture in the first round, subbing Kim with a wicked triangle choke in just over 3 minutes. Here's how they stack up. Experience to Helsel, age to Helsel. Both women stand 5'5". Slight weight advantage goes away with Marianna Kheyfets. Why do they put such a hot picture of Marianna on the screen? I do not know. And the reach advantage goes away of Marianna. Here's the experts fight gauge for this one. Striking, even. Ground game, even. Speed, Marianna. Strength, Marianna. Endurance, both women are even. Kheyfets, an exciting finisher, a fan favourite, flashy at times. In her second fight, decision, Marissa Caldwell. In her third fight, she triangle choked Colleen Medeiros in the third round. A 6-week training camp. She's put it all on the line here tonight. Marianna Kheyfets, the Crushing Russian. Let's go after Christopher James. Get this one underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a female fight and our feature bout of the night, and it's brought to us tonight by our friends at Paymeon.com. Right now, in the blue corner, she's a freestyle fighter. She stands in at 5 feet 4 inches tall. She weighs 125 pounds. She brings into the cage a professional record of 8 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. Representing San Diego Fighting Academy and representing fighting out of Tucson, Arizona, Molly, the Mollinator Helsel. And her opponent standing across the cage in the red corner. She's a striker. She stands in at 5 feet, 5 inches tall. She weighed 125.4 pounds. She brings an unblemished record of 3 wins and 0 defeats. Tonight she represents American Top Team and she fights out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Please welcome Marianna, the Crushing Russian Kheyfets. And our referee in charge, Chris Adams.
All right, remember the rules we went over earlier. Obey my commands at all times. Act like the true professionals that you are. Any questions? Any questions?
Marianna Kheyfets relocating, leaving her job, her family and friends behind. What sort of pressure does it put on Marianna at 26 years old doing this here tonight?
You know, it's a big deal when you get up and leave your family and friends. You walk away and you go, look, I'm going to give up everything I'm doing. I'm going to change my whole life around and be this professional fighter. Anytime being a professional athlete is tough, especially for females now in mixed martial arts. There's a lot of pressure on her to do well all the time. And even if she has a small slip, it's probably it could affect her for the rest of her career. Hopefully she doesn't have that kind of psyche where any of those small slips will throw her all the way off, because she is such a great fighter.
Kheyfets undefeated, comes in the favourite, minus 405. Helsel at plus 255. Kheyfets moving well already. Good striker, very good ground game. Nice inside thigh kick. Got to keep the hands up though when she throws it, particularly the right hand. Good right down the tube there from Kheyfets. Girl has power. And Helsel wants to sucker her into a brawl. She told us that yesterday. Lazy inside thigh kick there from Helsel. Helsel coming off the most extensive training camp of her career.
Great front kick. Both girls right now, this is one thing I like about these two. There's no feeling out process. They both immediately threw big bomb right from the beginning, trying to test where the other one's going to be. And now they're both trying to find their own personal range.
Solid leg kick from Marianna. The only thing I don't like, Frank, she continues to drop her hands when she throws the kicks, Marianna. Now we go to the canvas. Helsel inside the closed guard. Look out for Marianna to throw the legs up. Try and search for a triangle here as Helsel looks to press her against the cage. Backs her up there.
You see how Marianna's keeping her head down on the ground. She's not letting it get pushed up against the cage. She wants to try and keep her neck as straight as possible. Come, the legs are coming up.
Feet on hips here from Marianna on the left foot. Helsel looking to posture up, wants to drop the right hand if she can get it free. She does now, throws it, just misses the top lip of Marianna. Marianna throws the legs up, trying for an up kick. Helsel, is she going to look to pass here? Maybe swing the legs a little before she goes there? Yes, she does. Kick to the hamstring.
She doesn't want to really get back down with Marianna. Kheyfets is just too strong. At this point in the game, you got to get her tired a little bit, get her offset, get her game off, because remember, you're talking about someone that's 3-0 and somebody that's 8-11.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference in fight game. It's a huge amount of experience. So you have to be real cautious in here when you're trying to get on top of somebody that's that good. But put them in deeper waters, get them a little confused and get after it.
Originally from Tucson, Arizona, Molly Helsel. JoJo left her home. Now trains out of San Diego Combat Academy. Close guard here from Marianna Kheyfets. The Crushing Russian on her back in the first round. What does Helsel do from this position, Frank?
She has to posture up. We've seen a lot of it happening tonight so far, with guys allowing their heads to be controlled, their upper torsos to be controlled when they're here in this ground and pound position. If you're going to ground and pound, you have to get your head all the way up and start throwing some blows down.
Kick to the midsection and then looking for the shin from Marianna Kheyfets. Comfortable on her back at the moment. Head against the cage. She knows where she is here, Kheyfets. Just keeping Helsel at bay. Is Helsel going to allow her up? She looks like she wants to pass, but Kheyfets has one butterfly hook off the right leg. Now puts her in the full closed guard. Nice work from Marianna Kheyfets. I think Helsel should have let her up, Frank. She tried to suck her into that brawl like she told us yesterday. Yeah. It's not working for her at the moment.
She's trying to do a lot of lazy passing, just throwing the legs by, hoping that the girl's just going to drop her legs down. Kheyfets isn't that kind of girl. She's not going to just drop her legs all the way down. She's going to immediately try to come back and keep you in guard. So Helsel's really got to, she really should try to posture up right now, back herself all the way out and reset on her feet.
1 minute 20 remaining, first round of 3. Our co-semi-main event here tonight, Marianna Kheyfets and Molly Helsel. Helsel looks to posture up and not happening inside the closed guard. Referee gives a slap and a tickle, brings both women back to their feet. Now let's see if Helsel can get her into that brawl. She's got to throw first here, Helsel, instead of backing up as she is. Now she comes forward. Will she throw the right? She throws the left. That's what I spoke about earlier. You see when Marianna goes for the kicks again, she's dropping that right hand. Marianna's got to be careful to keep the gloves up when she throws the legs.
Now she kind of sees it now happening too. So now she's blindly throwing that hook in there.
Oh, that was ugly. Wow. What was that?
Desperation almost.
Outside leg kick from Helsel. Marianna, very patient fighter. Good overhand right, tagged her on the jawline. High left round kick from Kheyfets. There's some of the nice striking. Moves him with a front kick. Almost gets caught with an uppercut. You feel, though, if Helsel was just a little bit tardier on these punches, she may get somewhere. Gut-munching knee from Marianna Kheyfets. Final 10 seconds of the opening round. Kheyfets moving well. Kick below the knee there from Helsel. Then goes up to the liver section. But just no starch behind the strikes of Molly Helsel as we go to the towers. Hope you enjoy this one, folks. I got away from Marianna Kheyfets, Frank, between rounds. My night is made. I can retire now.
I'm very upset. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that to happen here, K-side. This is not proper. What's wrong with you? Great high head kick, but just a little bit to the outside. This is the thing about Kheyfets. When she misses all the way, but she has the knowledge to get her hand to the ground and get herself step back out, get herself back up to her feet again.